Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ivona and this is Ivy Moves.
Today we have a quick 15-minute stretch and strength workout for the legs. So when you're ready, meet me on your mat.
So let's start warming up the hips, the legs, tabletop position, cat-cow, just to get the blood flowing, maybe get some spine circles and back. And from here, we're going to kick the right leg up towards the sky, bending the knee. The glute is already engaged. And we're going to make a couple of hip circles, like fire hydrant. Lift as high as you can. Bring it as far forward towards maybe touching the tricep and coming back to the center. And let's do 2 more like that in one direction. Make sure you do it slow, so don't swing it. It's not as effective, like you really want to feel the burn. Okay, let's change the direction. First starting towards the tricep, opening to the side, kicking back and returning. 2 more. Circle, slow, breathe, don't forget to breathe. And one last, and release. Let's do the other side. Left leg kicks towards the sky, opening to the side, bringing towards the tricep, and in the middle, kick back up towards the side, bending toward tricep, middle. One last time, breathing deep and slow. There's really nothing scary. There's no need to speed it up, changing the direction. Whew. I'm already warm. It's gonna be a sweaty one. One last circle. And come back to center. Let's do a couple of hip circles to lubricate the joints. I always insist on warming up the joints because they're the ones that bear the weight. Change the direction. That they bear the weight when we have our muscles not ready for the movement. So always take care of your joints. And coming back to center and down dog. If it's your first down dog for the day, or even if it's not, you can walk it up, you can bend one leg, stretch the other one, changing directions, changing the legs, maybe that's what I meant. Coming back to static down dog and lift the right leg towards the sky. And immediately start feeling the left back of the legs getting stretchy. Make sure that the hips is not open to the side. It's facing down, it's much harder, that's the point. And then bending that right knee, coming with the chest towards the center, and we come to high lunge. Find the balance, make sure that you're squeezing the thighs towards each other, tucking the tailbone in, nice 90 degrees or more or less, as long as you don't feel the pressure in your kneecap. And we breathe. If we properly engage in every pose, it's gonna be hard. It's up to us to make it as hard or as easy as you want to. And now what we're going to do is lean forward, pushing with the back toes. It's already burning. And coming back. 2 more. Coming forward, hold. Come back. I'm gonna just scoop a little bit back. And on the last one, we're gonna hold forward. Hold, I know it's burning, I'm with you. And then push with the right toes and come into warrior 3. Breathing deep. From here, palms come in front of the chest, bending that back left knee. Going for a Shiva Squat, left knee goes and touches the outside of the right calf. And we come back. 2 more. Today we're doing 3s. And come back, warrior 3. Come back to touching that outer calf, warrior 3. Now the right hand finds a block or the mat, and we're opening up to half moon. I know that the bottom leg is burning. Whew. Holding here. If you can, if it's something that's comfortable for you, grabbing the right leg from behind with the right hand. And from here, either with like grabbed or not. We stand up to dancer pose, hold the balance. I know it's tricky. Ooh. And the left leg, without touching the ground if we can, comes forward. Hands up, the whole body is working. And let's go down to pistol. Slow. Ooh. And release. Okay, let's stretch. Now the left knee comes towards us, opens to the side, left foot is on the inside edge. I'm going to just turn to this side so you see me. So the left foot is on the inner edge of the right thigh, lifting the hands up and forward fold over the right leg. Stay very active with that right leg if you want to really feel that stretch. Flexing the toes in order to push the heel away from us. And now, nothing changes. We interlace the fingers either behind our knee, behind our calf, or if we're here, behind our foot. And we lift up. Whew. The back is strong, so we're not here. That's really hard to breathe. We're stretching. Hold for 3, 2, and release. And as we are facing the back of the mat, let's just cross our legs, palms on the mat, and meeting in down dog. Ooh. Walk the dog, feel the difference between left and right. And even though it feels like we did a lot of burning and balance onto that right leg, there is a lot of lengthening of the back muscles. Okay. Left leg goes towards the sky. We're gonna hold here. Make sure that the toes are flexed. The pinky toe is rotating towards the ground. The hip, right hip is rotating towards the ground. Hold. Bending the knee, heel to glute, knee towards the chest. Slowly passing through plank and placing the left foot between the hands. Getting up, high lunge. Hands towards the sky. And again, finding where else we can engage. Where can we put a little bit more intention and attention? Is the right knee comfortable? Are the hips square? Is the tailbone tucked? And now you know where we're going. 3 times forward. And on the 3rd time we're gonna go for warrior 3. So 1, lean forward on top of the left leg. It immediately activates, coming back to center. Just 2 more. Lean forward, don't forget to breathe. But to breathe deep. I'm sure you're breathing. But really get these deeper breaths. And the 3rd one, we'll lean on top of that left leg. And we lean as much that the right leg gets high, light on the back toes. Warrior 3. Now we're gonna put our palms in front of our chest. We're going for 3 times Shiva Squat. We're bending our right knee, bringing it on the outside of the left calf, and coming back. That was 1, 2, 1 last. Hold, and 3, and we're opening to half moon. A block here would be very useful to bring the ground closer, or a table, a chair, anything, a book. And now, if the first time that was comfortable, grabbing the right foot from behind, opening. And if it wasn't, coming back would look like that. Otherwise, you'll come up with dancer, or just come like that. And the right leg comes in front of us. Hold. I know everything's burning. The standing leg, the one that's in the air. And now from here, we're gonna go down slowly on pistol. Perfect. Now we're gonna change the legs, extending the left, bending the right, just turning to the other side so you can see me. Right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Hands up and forward, forward. After all this burn, this feels so good. You guys, I'm sweating. That was just such a short one. I'm sweating. Okay, we interlace the fingers behind our knee, calf or foot, and we lift it up, keeping the back straight. That bottom leg could be as bent or whatever comfortable position you find, and you keep pushing that heel away from you, because bringing that point further from this point and from this point where all our back leg muscles are attached, that's how we stretch. And release. From here, we're gonna come to the front of our mats, and let's turn to either side. You can just follow my voice, you don't have to see me. We're gonna go into goddess. That's always tricky, never easy. Let's first find our balance here. Maybe we swing with the hips and the knees left to right. Maybe we push up and down. We find a twist just to think of something else except burning our legs. Hands come from the chest. Now the right hand is gonna touch the left ankle, and we come back. Left hand, right ankle, and back. Let's do a couple more like that. Opposite hand, opposite ankle. Everything is burning. As I said, I'm with you. Go as fast or as slow as you need, because counting just makes you focus on the count, not on the sensation. Let's do our last two. And last one, okay. If you can, stay a little bit more in goddess. And from here, the left knee is gonna turn in. We find ourselves in high lunge. Opening back to goddess. Of course, the feet are always, we'll have to adjust. Just go intuitive. Left knee goes in, high lunge. Coming back to center. Okay, let's do two more on each side. High lunge, goddess. High lunge, goddess. One last. Turning. This is also great for the hips. That's mobility 101. And goddess. Stand up. Point your toes forward. Hands on the hips and hinging from the hips, relaxing. Maybe hugging the elbows. Maybe putting the palms on the mat. And really actively sending the sitting bones towards the sky. Pushing the weight into the pillows of our feet, into the toes, to create this lengthening. And don't aim to put your crown on the ground, so don't aim to be here, because you're not doing much. Bring your legs close and far enough to have a good stretch on the backs of your thighs, your calves. It's really not the point to touch the ground here. The point is to feel, and if you're not feeling much there, then there's no point. Okay, we're gonna lift halfway up. We're gonna walk with our hands towards the left, and we're gonna enter here on a pyramid. So the goal here, front leg is straight, hips are square towards the ground. The back leg could be on 45 degrees, could be on your toes, as long as you feel balanced. Maybe we lift the toes to look towards us. You breathe. Releasing the leg, changing sides, walk towards the right. Make sure the hips are square. So if you have to really put that hand there, lift, twist the hip towards the ground. Maybe you come onto the heel, pushing the hip and the heel in opposite directions. Breathe. and coming to center. Take whatever other stretches you need for the legs today. That was for me today. Thank you for trusting your practice with me. Have a great day.